The next show is planned for April 9th, 2022. It's about 29 weeks to bring something really special to the stage. I'm very confident that that's going to happen. All right, this feels like a bit of a monumental moment. We're cracking into the first Natty News Daily merch. So we got a hoodie, we got a t-shirt. It's still cold out, so we're gonna rock the hoodie today. It's kind of a surreal moment. Damn. This is the front. So we got the logo, and then just some clean lettering across the back there. So I got a large because when I'm not prepping, I'll fill this out again, hopefully. Nice. Beauty. Quality stuff. Good gym sweater. Good life chillin' sweater. Reppin' natural bodybuilding. All right, hello, good morning. Welcome back to another video. I apologize for missing last week. Last week was the first official week where I genuinely felt like prep hit me hard. I've had days and moments throughout the course of prep the last kind of month or so, but last week was like a full stretch of like, man, you are digging now. I was exhausted. I was tired, fatigued. Not really like noticeable changes in hunger or I guess like emotion and like, stress and anything like that, but just the fatigue was building up. We made some calorie changes. We cut me down a little bit, and sleep has been something that's been taking a bit of a hit, which obviously that compounding with just running on less fuel, it takes its toll on you. Anybody that's been here knows what that feels like. Regardless of where your calories are at, when you get to these very, very low levels of body fat, whether you're eating 3,000 calories, 2,000 calories, 1,000 calories, that number is kind of irrelevant because your body is in such a state now where it's like, fight or flight, you're not giving it what it needs, right? And that's part of the reason why sleep takes a hit because, you got to think from like a survival standpoint, your body's not getting food. So your body's, thinking, the last thing I need to do is sleep right now. I need to go find some food. So sleep's been the biggest thing that we've been noticing the last little bit has been taking a hit. But other than that, I feel pretty good. Training is still holding on for dear life as much as I can. And that's just part of it, right? You just kind of got to, take the workouts for what they are right now. For much of my training, seeing progressions in the gym is unlikely at this point. Now it's just kind of retention on lifts and trying to move, as much weight as we can, obviously with good form, good technique, and just hanging on to the muscle we have, right? We don't want to start, quote unquote, going soft in the gym because that's what's going to start to, lose muscle, and that's the last thing we want, right? At the end of the day, this is bodybuilding, and we want to step on stage with, a physique that not only represents, good conditioning, but also a good, muscularity accompanied with that, right? Too many people, just chase that conditioning, and, I've probably been victim of that before, where it's just, I need to see the scale drop, I need to see the scale drop at all costs, and with that, can come a loss in muscle, and I think we've done a really good job of not letting that happen this time around. But let's get some food because I am hungry. Actually, before we eat, we'll quickly touch on some changes that have gone on. So tomorrow is 5 weeks out, which is insane to think about. Like, I still remember, we made a video at the start of this, and the intro to the video was, the first show is 29 weeks away, and it's crazy that we're 5 now. Per usual, morning vitamins, multivitamin, omega, vitamin D. But yeah, so tomorrow's 5 weeks out, and super exciting. I'm stoked. I'm really, really excited. And they also ditched the PCR test requirements. So for those that don't know, I'm in Canada, and I have 3 shows lined up in the States. The first one being in Buffalo, New York. So it's just across the border. But there was some hurdles that I was potentially going to have to jump through and pay for tests and just all kinds of annoying things that I just did not want to deal with. But thankfully, effective March 1st, they are ditching these testing requirements. So now, the PCR test is kind of like the big expensive one. It's going to be like $300, I think, for each test, which between Carrie and I, 2 tests times 3 trips to the States, like you can start to see those numbers add up, which is obviously not ideal. It was something I was going to do regardless, but obviously if we don't have to do that, then that's perfect. So now it sounds like all you need to do is one of the quick rapid tests, which you can do at like any local pharmacy, and I think they're like $20. So from my understanding, when we go down there, so we'll go down Thursday, cross the border, go down Friday, cross the border, stay in the hotel, then on Saturday morning compete, and then when we come back Saturday, we would just have to hit up like a pharmacy or even like the grocery stores. I think you can do it there and do a rapid test, present that at the border. We come back across, all good. We're both fully vaccinated, so traveling on that side of things should not be an issue, which is a huge weight off my chest. So yeah, ideally we continue on without an issue, because we're 5 weeks out and we don't need any more stress. Anyways, let's get meal 1 going. So today is Friday, recording this. It's a high day, so we still have the refeed day. Mind you, it is less than what refeeds have been before. So I think today is like 25 or 2,600 calories. So still a bump up, but definitely nowhere near what it's been prior, north of 3,000 calories. But still, the extra food is always welcomed. Today is chest and arms, and then I got to work today for, I think today I'm cutting her out early around like 3 o'clock. So pretty standard Friday, nothing crazy. Meal 1, we've switched it up a little bit, so we're having quite a bit of oats these days because A, they're filling, which is obviously good. B, you can make them different ways and kind of switch it up like from a flavor standpoint. And C, I got a mad sweet tooth, and that's only getting ever present as we get deeper into prep, and you can make oats like plenty of different ways to get your sweet fix. So what we're gonna do is 50 grams of oats, and then we're gonna use chocolate whey. I'm gonna mix that up, put that in the fridge because I like to have it cool. I'm sorry if you guys are like falling a little bit. If I could just, that's a little better. Yeah, so I make it up and I put it in the fridge because I like to eat it cold, and it's kind of mentally you make yourself think it's like cake or something like that. So I'm gonna make that up, and then I'll let it sit in the fridge, and then I gotta do some dishes and stuff, and then by the time I'm done the dishes, I'll get that out and I'll show you the final product. It probably doesn't look the most appealing, but at this stage it definitely hits the spot. All right, here we go. Meal 1. So we've got berries, oats, and some protein. So there's 100 grams of strawberries in there, 50 grams of oats, and then half a scoop of chocolate whey, and then I added my creatine and my glutamine in there. I'm not doing the greens and orange juice in the morning now because that was like 20 carb that can be used for more filling things, and I am definitely eating my fair share of vegetables during the day, so I don't think the greens are as necessary anymore. I don't know if you guys can see, but we just got a dump of snow, so I just got in from shoveling, so I'm ready to eat. It is 7:17, so we'll get this in and then probably get out to the gym around 8:30ish, And then, like I said, we got chest and arms. So I'm gonna get this in and I'll catch you guys in the workout. All right, we're in for chest and arms. I'm feeling good. I've got energy, which is nice. So I think we're gonna have a good session today. Kicking off with flat dumbbell press. I was doing flat bench press for a long time, but as I've gotten leaner, you lose cushion and stability in your joints. So I was finding that just like benching was starting to just, cause little aches and pains, which obviously we don't want. So we've opted for dumbbell now. So we're gonna start with dumbbell press. You're gonna get warmed up, and then we'll get some working sets underway. Did 2 sets with the hundreds. Gassed me. Whoa. First set we got 14, second set we got 9. So I've been kind of just running with the hundreds for the last couple of weeks and just trying to get as many reps as I can on each set, trying to at least match the previous week. So again, don't expect huge progressions, but if they're there, we'll take them. So we're gonna go down now to the 70s for a back off set. This time we're gonna do just continuous reps, keeping tension on the chest, so a little bit higher rep range, hopefully somewhere around 15 to 20, and then we'll move on to some more chest work. Next on the agenda, we got 3 chest movements. So first one is low incline Smith. We're gonna do 2 sets, do the 3 on the flat. Now we're gonna do into low incline. Then we're gonna go to machine flies for 2 sets. And then we're gonna go into dips for 2 sets. So I'll get a clip of each one of those to wrap up the chest work for today. Next up on the agenda, we got some arms. So we're gonna do 1 compound for bicep and 1 for triceps. We're gonna start with a close grip Smith press for tricep, 2 sets, heavy and then a lighter. And then same setup for easy bar curls, heavy then a lighter. And then we're gonna go into supersets and just jam as much blood in the arms as we can for, I think there's 2 different supersets. So let's get it. All right, team, that's gonna wrap up the session. Good one, 10 out of 10, like I said at the very beginning. Got energy today, which is good. And hopefully the high day today kind of fuels us through the weekend. Obviously tomorrow we've got back and shoulders per usual. Big leg day on Sunday. And then we're into 4 weeks and change out, which is pretty crazy. It's coming quick, honestly. And the amount of like positivity, good vibes coming my way from all of you guys, I really appreciate it. And we're gonna continue to document things. Hopefully last week's little hiccup doesn't happen again.
and I'm gonna make an effort to continue to pump one of these out a week. And I think we're gonna actually do a podcast. Me and the guys on Natty News are gonna do a podcast probably at the 4-week out mark, kind of going over where my head's at, how everything's going, where we're at 4 weeks out, and just kind of the mindset heading into the first show of the season on March 26th. So if you guys enjoyed this video, obviously give it a like. Get it cleaned up and ready to work, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one.